Greetings, everyone! So, let's load our game. So, this is the beginning of a new day. Monica says, "Oh man, I'm the last one here again." Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Oh, I can't wait for the festival! Oh wait, no, Natsuki was the one that hated everyone. It's gonna be great! Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival. The whole day of school we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people! I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name! I'm guessing that's something that you would get with the translation, like the Japanese. Was this game actually originally written in Japanese and then translated to English? Or was it written in English and just anime styled? So, I guess because squid and Monica definitely fit together. That's not how you said my name at all. Also, we've got the fourth wall breaking. So, also that joke makes no sense in translation. Question mark? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's, anyways. Excuse me? Where is Sayori, anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry! Don't mind me! You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? So she this isn't like her. Is she just gonna hang out in the corner? Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back into their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Allison, what's up? Hey, this may sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Allison. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me here about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just want to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Huh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Oh, Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Allison. Me? Couldn't be. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Yeah? You've been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Allison. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? That was not the right voice for her. ... I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sit down. I'm already sitting down, so I can't act that out. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but it's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Hey, you! Yeah? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried, Baka! I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. He's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's alright. That's right. Someone just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. Or something. Not someone. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez! Now you're making me feel like a jerk! If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will! I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. Baka. I can't take myself seriously. Especially, she practically mumbles that last part. The baka that I added. No, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. So, Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh! Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing, but anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needs you, then you'd be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. Some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly! If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. So I don't be worried about your friends. I get the feeling that I have friend-zoned her hard when she has feelings. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. Wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Okay, who should I show my poem to first? I'm gonna go with Sayori since she feels down. He says, dun dun dun. This is your best one so far! It's really, really nice, Allison! Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course! Everything is fine! Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly! Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Allison! I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Oh, excuse me, I had to burp. Or even Natsuki, but in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes us the most. Or this is me. I guess you're the one who likes us the most. Oh, wait. Hold on. I think I read that wrong. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Wait, I haven't shown it to anyone else yet, though. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Oh, wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. Now you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. Or perhaps a particle. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Good heavens. We're getting deep today. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sorry? No, Allison, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. I glance around the room to make sure nobody's noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. What now? Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Allison. Just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. So, I never got to see her poem. Now, who should I show it to next? I'm gonna go with Natsuki. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to sneeze. Let's see. Natsuki says, ... This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No! Gross! It's not like I care! Baka! It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, like you would actually do that. Baka. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Wait, this is me. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. Interesting music. It's like the normal theme, but completely off key. Okay, it says, "I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears." Oh, she's actually rhyming this time. Or I think it's Sayori that usually does the sort of like one verse rhymes and the rest doesn't. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special it's A-A-B-C. It looks like the whole poem's like that. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap the way you thought it left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful. God, this music. I can't take this seriously with the music. When you press your lips to mine. Okay, let's restart. And remember the reasons you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine. See? This is literally just this same one again. I'm just gonna skip it. But if you let me wait. Okay, I thought it said be your side, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And I had to read it like 3 times to see by my side, or by your side. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That's a lot more... Okay, we at least got rid of that music. That's a lot more cheerful than she is normally. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write about... Oh, okay. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome! Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So, you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. You can really see her doing that, too. We just write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical, too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. And at the very least, it was good practice. Okay, so she mentioned Yuri. We're just gonna go down the list, I guess. Oh, she says, ... Well done, Allison. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Allison? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer, and even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing, and have the most advice to share. Is that so? ... Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you make it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Be disliked. Yuri! What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright, do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Okay, so yeah, they did write about the same topic. She wrote about the beach. Excuse me. I've like a little tiny burp caught in my throat. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, where a clear blue sky and expansive bliss, but beneath grey rolling clouds, an endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in, is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet, we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles. No, I gotta take a drink. Where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. So compared to Natsuki's version, she first of all, hers was a little more negative. It was about how all your sandcastles basically die. And it was also about, like, the beach itself, whereas Natsuki was more about, I want to kiss you on the beach. I'm aware that the beach is a kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did. She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. As opposed to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. He probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, who should I show her home to next? Monica. It's the only option left. She says, "Hi, Allison. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?" Well, being in this club's one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. The ... It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? And again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Short one. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am. It's not a short one. She's doing the playing with spacing thing again. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. Last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather. I try a quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger in the shape of an L on her forehead. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the possible, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I didn't really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy, except maybe Sayori. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, excuse me, I want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, so yeah, I guess it would just be 3 of us left since Sayori left. Excuse me. Okay, you 3, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second! Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. If thing it wasn't an uwu. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only difference is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? Thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling this is me. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you being all lovey-dovey. Also, if I went home with her, I wouldn't be able to stay here. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Huh? That curious expression coming from... Or I guess these are my thoughts? Wait, except usually when they're my thoughts, it just is like narration, but now it's doing like quotes and italics? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing! That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sawyer will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys? Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? What was it? Natsuki doesn't like that. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. Guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts lying to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. It'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, what just leaves you, Allison? The one who is truly useless. This is me again. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. But you could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's... Someone suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Allison may not like to be around you, or may not like to be around if... Did they really? Why didn't they give us a option to pick our gender? Allison may not like to be around if you only make her out to be a nuisance, so therefore, she may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Oh, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Allison to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. I'm gonna have to choose, aren't I? In the end, yeah, I think it's up to Allison to decide how she'd like to contribute. Besides, she hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure she's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez! Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Allison, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Humph. Very well. So I didn't actually get a choice? The game just railroaded me into helping Monica, I guess? In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Come on, why can't you look gay at me? Of course, I'm going to go with... I'm gonna save here. What... Did we ever find out what Monica was doing? I feel like Sayori is the option that it wants me to pick, considering it has a ... and the other ones don't. What is Sayori doing that I'm helping her with? I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said... wait, so Monica said that Sayori was helping her! Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Okay. Just think of the club, okay? So, wait, what would I help Monica with? Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay! You picked me! Hold on. Okay, is everyone else going to get mad at me now? Hold on 1 second! Yeah. Oh, this music. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Allison was the one who... that doesn't matter! You're the one who scared her into picking you in the first place! You're the club president, Monica! You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club! Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah! We have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So, are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Allison to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Do you have a preference, Allison? Okay, so I picked the two wrong options. I think... I feel like if I mess up with Natsuki, I could, kill someone by putting something bad in the cupcakes. So I'm gonna go with Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Allison? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said it would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Allison? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Dad. Natsuki! What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything! No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Allison picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When Shoei has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone Take 3. When Shoei has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No! I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. Question mark. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that... Excuse me, why am I burping? I'm just drinking. Does honey water make you burp? There's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then, Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Okay. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Allison. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. See, I chose you because I felt I would be more useful helping you make banners than I would be. Everyone's trying to assign some kind of it's about who I like, and I think if obviously my character in the game, I have no clue how good she is about baking or arts and crafts, but I know if it were me, I would prefer the arts and crafts because I probably would fuck up the baking, and I can at least I'm not a very good drawer, but I can. I'm not good at drawing. Drawer is a thing that opens up. I'm not very good at drawing, but I can cut a paper for her and stuff. Anyway, it's okay. If reading the one reason with the most common sense, I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. You're overthinking this again. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her So why the fuck am I yawning? Yeah, I'm gonna take a drink while we get this. Actually, I don't think I ever did that sneeze. I've been burping a bit. And now I'm yawning. Anyway, as if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. That's what did she say? She said, "I believe you." And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After the exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would prefer to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. Guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. Who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. Is she gonna try to come on to me or something? I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? I mean, it's not like we feel that way about each other. I think she feels that way about me. Also, wait, hold on a second. What is... Or I guess it's not a sidewalk? I thought this was higher up. It's like an illusion almost, and that was a cliff that dropped off. But then that was a Shurian, if it's like that. So I guess it's a sidewalk. God, that's a really weird optical illusion. Even then, as a sidewalk, it doesn't make sense because then that means this is a barrier. You have 10 feet of sidewalk, and is this also sidewalk? Is it a bike lane? Anyway, I'm getting too hung up on the art. I think she feels that way about me, but I get the feeling my character does not feel that way about her. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. I guess that means flash forward to Sunday. So I guess we skip Saturday, and we're not having any poems because we're working on the festival. I'm getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I'm telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worrying about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Oh, well, I guess this is my house. This is Sayori's house. I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. What? Did she leave it unlocked? Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. She's got a little cow and a parrot, a calendar with an entire month scribbled out, some clothes hanging everywhere. It's clearer than my room, at least. Sayori. Oh, that's definitely a more casual outfit. Hi, Allison! I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Well, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Okay, that sneeze is actually gonna be coming now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. See, I can't remember. I excuse me, 1 second. I had a hotkey to mute my mic, but I don't, oh, okay, I'm gonna, I guess I had one to mute the mic that also triggers my intermission scene in case I ever need it, which I haven't yet, but I forgot to, hold on. It's not working. Interesting. I don't really... Say, let me try... Instead of having it as push to mute, have it as push as a mute and unmute toggle. Will that work? Yeah, that does work. Okay. Anyway, Sayori says, if you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want... Or this is Sayori. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait. How did you know that? Sorry how you left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep! There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Allison. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't even be thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Okay, the world didn't do anything about me coming over. I decided I wanted to come over. Oh, I'm gonna have to burp again. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about that. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Allison. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Allison? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Oh, that's a big oof. I'm still saying it all cheery, though. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and carrying to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. So she's a Stepford Smiler, basically. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Am I asking her why she has depression? What am I gonna say? Why don't you just try not being sad? Why is it? Okay. Why is it that you've never told me about this? Almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. As if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Allison. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. Listen, I will find you and I will hug you if you ever feel down. I don't want to be cared for. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Allison. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. Just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Thinking I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Allison! Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Allison! Sayori isn't hugging me back, so my arms being wrapped around hers. Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. I don't think it would be a very good idea, honestly, for me to get too into this performance. You know how they put a content warning at the start for a reason, and I am doing my best to not, I am trying my best to not relate to this, even though I do so hard, but I can't do that on stream. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Allison, Sorry, barely. The thing is, if I was to do this in real life, I would probably just keep my head down, but I have to keep looking up at the words. I wish the text was up at the top, up here, because then I could at least look at the camera more. Sorry, barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. ... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. And I don't understand any of my feelings, Allison. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. So we never actually. I figured we were going to get a CG of the hug. I'm guessing maybe we didn't because they don't want to show the protagonist, since we haven't seen that yet, which I am glad for, because that would probably trigger some dysphoria, which thankfully this game's already trying to do that, but forcing you to play a male character canonically. But now it's trying to do it again. This isn't really dysphoria, this is just depression. Yay. Sorry, lets me go. And as she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? That's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. I mean, especially if she's only helping Monica online, then she could, come over and, she could come over and she can bring I don't know if she has a laptop or desktop. I can let her, I assume I have a computer of some sort and I'm going to be doing arts and crafts. So, it's really going to be, it'd be us three with a little powwow, helping Monica from the internet, and then Natsuki kind of by herself. That kind of sucks. Sorry, Natsuki. I guess it was going to be Natsuki or Yuri, so it'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? No. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, except I really do understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. I'm definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. So I approach my house, see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. Could have always texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. Should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. See, I wonder if we're gonna at least get to see casual sprites for everyone. I assume there's one for Natsuki, if I had picked her, but what about Monica? And are we gonna get to see Natsuki in this playthrough? I mean, I guess I could just reload the save and pick Natsuki instead. I'm gonna take a drink. Oh. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Wait, she asked me to buy things? Like as in... Why am I paying for this? You're the one making it all. Why isn't Monica paying for it? Or at least we're splitting it. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So that implies not everything? At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I'll take Yuri to my room. Okay, so we got a keyboard. There's one for... I guess Sayori could have used that, but I guess she didn't want to. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening his desk drawer of mine. Okay, I'm guessing there's two things here. One, I just shoved everything into that drawer. I mean, usually that would be the closet. Second, I have something naughty in there. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help out with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. Didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I wanted to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. Wait, why is she talking about cupcakes? Why is she talking about the cupcakes when Natsuki's the one making them? Are we making, like, decorations for the cupcakes? Wait, alright. Okay, that's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh, yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bags. I'm guessing like CDs, relaxing music. Plus a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on my way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. Okay, we've got burping. There was burping, yawning. There was a cough. Now we need to sneeze and hiccup, and we'll have completed the mouth interruptions. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, it's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all? Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. This is starting to sound like Avatar stuff. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think they'll be perfect for sharing our poems? Does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. I don't know, I just grabbed... I had paper towels sitting nearby, so I grabbed them. I don't know why. It's clearly not origami paper. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh, yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon hanging from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbon to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Okay, but why would you need origami paper for that? Why not just use, like, regular construction paper? Construction paper would be the best thing to do for that. It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Allison. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Oh, alright. So I'm guessing this is... I don't know if this was actually, originally Japanese, or if it's just trying to use Japan as a setting and kind of evoke anime stuff. But I'm guessing, since we are technically in Japan, she's probably... I guess each word in each character is basically the same thing. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. So, actually, it would have to be English. It'd be really hard to translate the poetry. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Teach their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. She doesn't cut, does she? Please tell me she doesn't self-harm. I don't need... Is that the deal with this? Is it that everyone just is depressed and that's how things happen? I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Here's its sharpness. I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Allison, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no, a small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. He takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, she'll go and wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. You know, I think I could have just gone with some Neosporin and a Band-Aid. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. But please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and I lick her index finger in return. Allison, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I guess in a way I kinda did. I knew that would be a bad idea. Not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Allison. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, I already stopped bleeding. Your method worked. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. Watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Okay, so yeah, I guess you know, in terms if the protag had my skills, it would actually be the other way around that I'd do things. So I'd let her write, and I would cut because my handwriting and drawing skills fucking suck. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. Looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. Looks great. Good thing you're coming up with this, Yuri. Oh, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking your advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Put them onto a plate to catch any paint and drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes! I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Oh, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and has a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Putting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. Wait, did I say that out loud? Okay, I guess I said one out loud. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun, that I usually don't even want to. Just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Gah! Sorry. Wait, hold on. Oh, she leaned over the banner. That's what happened. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hand in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. Did we, dump paint all over it and ruin it or something? It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Now, hopefully they didn't get on her turtleneck. Is there something on my face? No, they didn't bother to actually put it on the sprite. Let's see. Phoenix Wright would have done that. Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. There's a CG. Yeah, they definitely seem to be not wanting to show the protag in these. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Did she say that? Oh, okay. She did. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. Suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Was she trying to lean in for a kiss? Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the events that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. And we wipe to literally the same scene again. I guess that's just to show a time skip. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to have the lettering now? No, not yet. It needs to dry first. Makes sense. That's true, but won't that take a little while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? It's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Wait, what? Am I relieved she's leaving, or am I relieved she's done? You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not like that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? So you gotta have extra time after finishing the work. Well, why can't I make her dinner? I could at least probably throw someone in the microwave or go out with her. Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault. We keep going mobby to each other, and then apologizing, and the other person says no, it's not a problem. See, it's basically a bunch of no yous. And the important thing is we got everything done, right? Yeah. So I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Counting all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment, but that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I don't say that without thinking. About today. It's fine we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I'm asking her out, darn it. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Allison. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh, that's a few steps closer. Like the thing about this too is they don't have a higher quality sprite. They very clearly just blew up her far sprite, and now there's like really bad aliasing on it, like everywhere. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Let's see. Sayori? Eh? Oh, Sayori's here. Hi, Allison. Sayori. Just now we were... You know what? I have a thought. If I go to the settings, do I... Or... I think it's... Was there an... Oh, that goes forward. She says, "Yee!" Was I... I guess there wasn't an option to change the transparency of the, of the window. I think I'm thinking of Kindred Spirits. Yee! Because, like, at first I thought her pants were... Her shorts were polka dotted, but then I realized it's just the text box. And my DAC is falling off the table. It kind of has to be in an awkward spot. Hopefully it didn't wreck my sound. It's okay, Allison. I just stopped by to say hi. Oh, I guess there's not really any sound going on right now, is there? Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sayori beams. Yeah, so... I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Okay, there's sound. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Allison? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Allison. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. Say, well, should I go for like the I quote? You'll get no sympathy from me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just. Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. Something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Sayori looks away. Put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Allison. I'm really scared. See, I wish I could put a nickname for it, because honestly, saying my own 3-syllable name so often gets a little tiring. I do. By the way, if anyone new is not watching, I have literally one viewer, and it's myself with the dashboard open. If anyone wants to shorten my name, Alice is fine. Don't call me Allie. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Allison, I like you so much that... Good heavens. See, I was worried she was gonna, kill herself in a room or something. I like you so much that I'm gonna die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand on Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember I said how I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Oh god, I have to choose between whether I friend-zoned her or if I return her feelings. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna return them. I love you. Those are my true feelings. I accidentally clicked. So, there's no way you could like me any more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's while I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Allison... Well, at least they don't show my face, they show me clearly male. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Allison, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Allison. I want to be with you forever. Me too. Dun dun dun. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. Well, what is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why... Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Allison. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. I'm dropping my deck on the floor again. I really need to secure this somehow. And the thing is, every time it does it, it slightly unplugs my SPAF cable. So, I have to, fiddle with it again to get the sound back. At least this time there was actually sound going on, so I could troubleshoot it immediately. It's good now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Allison, Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying this to make you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I was trying to implement playing with my hair into my performance, and it kind of it's with the headphones. It's kind of difficult to get it back in a good spot. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain than when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me. We're a happy family. Anyone else watch Barney as a kid and remember that song? I still remember that song. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Okay, so I'm guessing this is Monday. I think I'm gonna cut things off here. Since no one's watching, there's literally not been a single chat message in the last nearly hour and 40 minutes. So, yeah, I guess I'm Allison, and I'm out.